All right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here, and we are live now. I got my boy Steven on here with us. So another friend Alex is get ready to join us. Hopefully, he's figured out how to click onto the link and join on us. But I figured today we would discuss UFOs and politics. And there was another subject that we were discussing that Steven actually wanted to bring up a while ago. And I want to start it off with that. So, Steven, why don't you tell us what you were talking about with your daughter and her iPhone and school and everything? What was going on with that?
Can you hear me all right? Aye.
We hear you, brother.
It's okay, right? No, what I was saying was, see, whenever they went on, she started a new school in first year, and she has to give her thumbprint on to get her dinner. And her finger and her fingerprint, they pay for it. And
yeah,
and I was saying about how invasive that is for children. No, and whenever if they've got all your they've got all your stuff. Fiona, go on, shut up a wee minute. I'm on thing here, will you? Jesus Christ, know what I mean now?
Exactly, brother.
Jesus. Oh, unreal. It's what he called that. I was watching that thing at that Snowden interview, and and do you know the way he told all about from the NSO. He told all about how they were hacking phones and how they had everybody's fingerprints and how they were listening to phone calls and stuff like this. Well, everybody knows iPhones and stuff like that now are already in, and listening. They can listen on any bits and pieces that you have. I think even Samsung's on them too. I'm not sure. But
well, I had an issue trying to crack to a fucking terrorist phone over here, and went and sued Apple because Apple refused to. It's not like they can get into they're into every phone and shit. It's just metadata, really. But still, I mean, they could target basically anybody. But I believe it's mostly metadata, because if that was the case, then the FBI should have been able to get into the iPhone without Apple's. They needed Apple's help to crack it.
But if you're online, if you're hooked up to the internet. And with this new iPhone X that's coming out, that you need facial recognition, you're going to need Ava, love, going with there, we might pet. She was, we are supposed to say an iPhone X is terrible, but that you need that facial recognition now. They even get on it, so I don't know. They've got that, and they've got your fingerprints on it. And schools, and then they've got her phone that she has now. You need a thumbprint to get into that there as well. You were on about high tech. You were talking about high tech and the way technology's going over this last while. I think that they've far too much information on people at the minute. That's all. That's all the point I was making the last time.
Okay.
I mean, you needed to get arrested before they get your fingerprints taken. You don't even need to get arrested anymore. All you need to do is buy an iPhone.
Their print. So let's say we got Sergeant Schill on here, Rafael Ruiz, Snooch. What up, Snooch? Mansta, how you doing, buddy? Sergeant Schill, guess I'll catch the rewind. Let me know when you do the next one. Like you keep promising to give me a heads up. Come on, Robert. What do you expect? Trying to do and trying to remind everybody, and
shut up. I am not trusting anyone with my hair.
Notifications, fucking bell on there or something, man. But yeah, I know, man, that's fucking, it's a pain in the ass. I wish I could do it for everybody so everybody knew when I'm going on, man. But if you go to my homepage and you click on the little bell, you should get a fucking message that lets me know that, or lets you know that I'm going live or whatever. But obviously, I think you guys have it because you guys popped on here right when I started, so you must have that. Never mind. That was stupid of me. Shit, dude. What's happening, nigga? AKA Be Real in the house. What up, buddy? Let's talk aliens and politics on a serious note today. That's exactly what we're doing today, man. Just watched that Netflix show. I forgot the title. It's about UFO politics. What a coincidence. Hey, well, there you go, man. I actually think I've seen that on Netflix. So, we're just going to have a couple people on at a time, so people get their voices heard, and not everyone's getting, cut.
Go on, give me a brush pen.
On, we know, and we'll post a link for you so you can come on and join us, and then we can have time, post and everything. So, who's that?
That's my daughter.
Oh my God, what a pretty girl, man. How you doing, sweetie?
You doing, sweetie? Here you who was the guy on me the other day that didn't agree that you were about you collaborating with Third Phase?
That was Al Gonzalez, I believe, man.
I didn't get to see a full interview, but he didn't sound too happy.
Yeah, but it seemed to all work out in the end, man. But it was good. It was good being able to sit and talk, because I like to always have different opinions on stuff. So everyone has a chance to get their voices heard, and even that's the thing. Even if it's different from mine, like a lot of people literally have different fucking on my channel or good friends, and they have totally different views on everything, on politics, on UFOs, on everything. And they're still good friends to the channel.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm not.
Did you?
You crazy fucker.
Did you see? Did you see Secure Team 10's new video?
I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell everyone else, dude. I don't really watch Secure Team 10, dude.
No, you don't, but you should just because sometimes you get a laugh at it. Sometimes it was all right, but sometimes you get a laugh at it. It just pops up on my screen every day. There's a new video up, so I watch it. But there's this. He's got one up there now about saying that there's an alien here on Earth, and he's taking there's 100% proof. He says that the alien's here on Earth, and he's taking pictures of anywhere on Earth. You tell me where they fly me spacecraft. He says, and I'll take a picture for you. Here on Earth, he's taking there's 100% proof. He says that the alien's here on Earth, and he's taking pictures. Tell me where they fly.
There we go. Now you're talking about, right? Say something. Can we hear you?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, there we got you, buddy.
All right, cool.
Right here.
I'm doing fine.
Go and get a brush. Kyle, I'll jump on the wee minute. I need to get my wee girl ready for school here.
Go for it, Stephen. We'll see you in a little bit, buddy.
All right, dude. All right, man.
All right. So, Alex, we are discussing we're discussing UFOs and politics today. But I believe, if I remember correctly, is there something that you want to tell me your UFO encounter, or?
Well, if that's what you want to hear. All right.
Always want to hear the UFO.
Back in 1973, I played a little bit of guitar, and I used to make extra money, gigs and stuff like that. So me and my buddy, we were riding out, and we had this gig at it was called Earth Mothers, but where Alice's restaurant is in Malibu. I don't know if you've ever been out to, it was at the base of Malibu Pier. Have you ever been out there? But they were called, I thought you live in LA. You live in LA or no?
I live in Washington State.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, we drove all the way out there, and we had a little gig on the thing called Earth Mothers. We had to walk all the way out to the pier. And on the way, we saw this gigantic orange thing come right down the coast. It stopped. And then it took off. Wow. All right. And boy, he looked over, my friend Lynn looked over at me and says, "Did you see that?" I said, "Yeah, we just saw a UFO." So we get out there, and as we're going to the gig, we go up and down the pier. And we start talking to fishermen that are out on the pier, because we played out on the very end. There's the restaurant out there. And this was place that's near what they call the Colony. And the Colony is where a bunch of actors and people live that are famous and stuff like that. We weren't famous, but they are. So as we go on out to this place, we start talking to the fishermen. and say, "Did you see that? We saw the UFO, this, that, and the other thing." And they said, "Yeah, we saw it come right over here." And we talked maybe 10 or 15 on the way on out to the gig. So anyway, we get out and we get to the gig and we set up and get ready to go. And then somebody says, came over, and two people come to where we're playing. Says, "Hey, we'd like to talk to you about," and it said, "Someone wants to talk to you about the UFO you saw." So then we went like this. At the end of the pier, it's got two round things. Restaurants on one side, and there's another building over there, wasn't even being used at the time, but it could have been another restaurant, just closed. So they walked us over there where nobody could hear us. And these two big guys, one guy was really big, tall guy, they looked like Vino and Carmichael. I'm not kidding, like somebody from the mafia. And they were dressed in black. And so we told the whole story, what we saw and how what it was, what it did. It stopped. And I said, we talked to everybody on the pier. And so they told us, anyway, they took everything down and wrote it. And we started to say, yeah. And then he says, "You know what? You didn't see nothing." I says, "What? Really?" Yeah. And these two guys must have been government guys. The guy opened his jacket. He had one long coat on. It was during, kind of late October before Halloween. He opened his coat up, man, and he had hardware. I mean, he had a gun. And he said, and was intimidating us. You didn't see nothing. And I said to myself in the back of my head, all right. And I didn't say to him, because, somebody got a gun. What are you going to do? And so I said to him, I said to myself in the head, I said, I'm going to tell everybody I know just because he said that, Anyway, that's what happened.
Wow. And then out of appeared. Oh, turn off your YouTube.
Turn on my what? What, on YouTube or
off?
Turn what? YouTube's off.
Volume. Yeah, turn the volume down on YouTube.
It's all the way off.
Okay, cool. Good, because it was just picking up the echo a second ago.
I know there was an echo, but it's off, dude. I know. I heard that the other day when you were talking to people. But anyway, that's it.
It always seems to happen.
Now, I sent those two links to you. All right. And I ride motorcycles, and I used to do off-road motorcycles. And I kept going back out there, and people kept saying they see UFOs. And it's a hot spot. If you look at some of the things and some of the videos on YouTube, just say UFOs Malibu. And I went out there on my old dirt bike. I had a Honda 350 SL. And I took that thing up in the mountains. And back then, you could go on the fire roads and everything else like that. And it wasn't illegal if you had a spark arrestor. They don't let nobody ride there no more. And I started riding around all these dirt roads and take the Honda, just taking my time living on the train. And I kind of went, and all of a sudden I find this nice place, beautiful sunset. Actually, I sat down to smoke a cigarette. And all of a sudden I look up on the side and I see this face carved into that mountain. And I saw this thing and I said, my God. And it kind of reminded me, it was an ancient, I said, this was an ancient civilization. And the way it looked, it was facing over this gully where these people could have gathered and watched or praised or paid homage to whatever this thing. And it looks like the thing. So I sent you a link. Did you ever look at that?
Did you send me a link on Hangout?
No, yeah, not on Hangouts. I sent you a link on down below in the comments on your last video, and there's two little blue lines. You just click on it, and it takes you to the websites. There's this guy has done a website.
You shouldn't be able to post links, man.
Huh?
I don't think when you post a link on YouTube, it goes to the spam folder, man.
Well, I can go to it if you. I see.
If you want to get the link and post it on Google Hangouts, that would work 10 times better. Then I could actually see it. Oh,
well, it won't show up because I see it. I go back to comments and I go back to comments to see it, and I click on it, and it goes right to it.
Yeah, but that's because you're the one who posted it.
Okay, I didn't know you couldn't do that. Nobody will see it, but nevertheless,
I have to go to like the spam folder and like approve it and shit, dude. So it's like, and I hardly ever go to my spam folder, but it'd make it easier if you just go to and Google Hangouts.
Okay, I'll do it later, or I'll tell you what you do. Just Google Malibu Sphinx. And this guy, Stanley somebody, had done a whole thing about there's an area out here in Malibu, and it's kind of an ancient civilization. And he traveled with his father someplace over in Egypt and went all the way through and looked at all these ruins in Egypt. And he, all of a sudden, he realized the same thing. But I found it back about 1973. I was just blown away. I knew a guy in a coffee shop. I'd go drink in a coffee shop, write songs and stuff like that. And I'd hang out. And this paleontologist, he studies what do you call dinosaurs and things like that. So, and I took him out there because I didn't know anybody else that did anything like that. And I would like to see it because he was kind of into archaeology. So I took him out there, and he couldn't believe it. And he saw it. He looked at it, but he says, I don't really know. I don't think maybe it's natural, but there's a thing, and it's called Malibu Sphinx. So I spent years going back out and going through the fire roads and looking for this stuff. And there's another guy that calls people out there and he summons UFOs. But I think a lot of those, somebody goes down a little bit north and lets go of these helium balloons that go up. Like you were talking about that fake shit, Anyway, that's the story. And if you have the email, I know you gave the email somewhere, but if you send it to me in Google Links, I'll send you the links that way. Okay. All right.
That's fine. These are okay. Story. I want to get. Thanks for coming and joining. I'm gonna get someone else on here now. And Alex, anytime, man. That's an awesome encounter. Thanks for coming and joining us, brother.
All right.
And yeah, make sure you come back and join us again. All right.
All right, no problem. I'll listen out.
All right, Alex. All right, that was Alex's story. So that was really interesting. He went down he's down at the pier. Fucking UFO comes flying across the sea, and then he has men in black come and question him. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Especially without like anyone making a report. To have those guys already there. So what were they already? Were they there? Did they know that this was going to happen? That's fucking interesting story, man. All right, so let's get someone else on here, and who wants to come on, share a story. Norway by Night, how you doing, buddy? Now this guy, Norway by Night, he's got an excellent channel. Make sure you guys go and check it out. He catches all kinds of cool UFOs and stuff. And since he does catch cool UFOs, you are welcome to come on here and share your story with us if you want to. Now he was just in a documentary. However, the documentary was in Norwegian, so I was unable to understand the documentary, so I couldn't really watch it. But it was cool nonetheless. So anybody, any of our Norway fans or whatever, make sure you guys go to his channel and check it out, dude. Excellent stuff. All right. But here I'm going to post a link. Boom. So Norway, if you want to come on here, and also of course, my patrons or whatever are always allowed on, and I have a video coming out talking about that. So UFO Bro and Snooch, you guys are always welcome to come on here anytime. But for right now, we're going to try to keep it to a minimum. So if we can get Norway on here, that would be awesome if you want to come on here. I know he's got some cool sightings, some excellent videos, man. Hopefully he's got some new videos for us to check out, man, because I was really digging some of the stuff. Norway, dude. And isn't that where they have the Hesdalon lights, I believe, in Norway? Is that the right place? I think it's Norway. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I mean, they have kick-ass UFO sightings out in Norway and shit, man. And the Hesdalon lights, I mean, I question whether or not those are actual UFOs as opposed to something maybe natural that we haven't discovered yet. Norway, you get on here by clicking that link that I just posted right below your name. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Where are you at?
Wait a second.
I don't see anyone on.
I gotta turn
off and other people on here for a minute, all right? Yeah, when I post a link, you guys, it's just for the person we're talking about to come and tell the story, because we're trying to keep it down to just a minimum few people at a time instead of doing like a bunch of people at once, because then no one gets to actually hear their story and stuff. So we will be doing hangouts where everybody gets to come on later, but for now, We just want to try to get those out there so people can have their chance to share their story and everything, and then we don't have people talking over each other. Just kick back and have a bong and listen. All right, UFO bro. Well, you know, you're a patron, so you're allowed on here anytime, man. All right. So if anytime you feel like it, you just click and join on, man. You know that. All right, Snoot, you got the same ability, man. But you know, that's their prize for Norway. There you go. Make sure you turn down your YouTube.
Turn on. I don't have sound, man.
Almost. Turn it down a little away, basically. You're going to cut off the sound of you.
You hear me now?
All right, see. I don't think I hear an echo. All right. UFO. How you doing, Norway? Doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good. You know?
Right. So, have you got any new videos today?
What?
You got capture any cool UFOs?
Now I have doing this show, you know, about or I tried to take my video that documentary and show it to sorry. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I got you.
Yeah. I'm trying to show that video to so many people that I can, you know, and and try to meet somebody from Norway that can have experienced the same cool stuff that I have, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now that's got to be
so.
I think it'd be fairly easy. You guys have like a lot of UFO activity out in Norway, correct?
Can you repeat that?
What's up? Repeat it.
Yeah, because I have a bad line, man.
Oh, okay. You got bad connection. Problem. I was wondering, what's it like for UFO activity out there? Like where I have activity out here, and I had even better UFO activity out in Arizona. It was a lot closer UFO activity. I mean, like in Indiana, the fucking UFOs come right up to your face. I mean, two fucks about it, man. What's your UFO activity? Like a lot of cases. What?
It's quite a lot of UFOs, but they always be around me, you know, since I was a little kid, and so I see them very often.
We did a video not too long ago. Hang out. Make sure your YouTube is all the way off, dude. We did a Google Hangouts about UFO abductions, and we were trying to get somebody on here who's been abducted and wanted to share their story. Have you ever had an abduction experience?
Yeah, many times, all my life.
Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I have. I can tell you a story about the first time I was abducted. It's a bad line, man.
Oh, okay.
The first time I was abducted, it was I was 23 years old, and I got a call from my mother that my brother was in bad shape. You know, he was afraid, and he talked to my mother about being taken away in spaceships and shit. You know.
Wow.
And I was driving down to his house and tried to talk to him because this was some crazy shit, you know. And you know, talk to him and make him relax, and you know. So I jumped in my car and I drive down and talked to my brother, and he said, "Why don't you care tonight and you can see for yourself?" And I said, yeah, no problem. I can sleep here tomorrow, here tonight. And around 11 o'clock in the night, we go to bed, and I was lying beside him and holding his hand. And after 2 hours, I get this pitching sound. You know, this very high sound in my ear, like a dog flute or something like that, and it's very, very high in my ear. And then a bright light was coming into from the window, and I'm thinking, shit, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And you know, I was very scared, you know.
Yeah.
And after a little while, I could see like pictures on the wall in black and white. As you know, like there was picture about extinct animals, like the dodo bird and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a wolf that is extinct. And after that, it was coming pictures of tiger, lion, rhino. You know, all the animals that is in trouble. You know.
Yeah. All the endangered and stuff like that. Yeah.
And then I tried to hold my brother's hand, and I think, oh fuck, I have to get out of this room, but I couldn't move. You know, I was frozen, and I couldn't feel my brother's hand anymore. And then it in a little time I couldn't feel anything.
Yeah.
You know, but I had to lie there, you know, in the bed, and after a while the light refracted out of the room, and suddenly I could feel my brother's hand beside me, and no, I didn't wake up, but I could start to move again. You know, I could get out of the bed. You know.
Yeah. You were like paralyzed.
And I looked at my brother and I said, "What the fuck happened?" You know, I was scared. I was freaking out. My whole life has been turned upside down in seconds. You know. And he said, he looked at me and he said, "Well, brother, they didn't want to take us together." He said.
You said they didn't want to take us together?
Yes. And,
wow.
We go in the living room and talk for 4 hours, and it was a crazy experience, you know.
Yeah. Wow. That is crazy, man. So, and this is something that's happening to you ever since you were a small boy.
Yeah, and not only me, but my two brothers, and I think my father, and I think it go longer back, you know, in my family. But I don't know. I'm not sure because I never talked to my grandfather or my grandmother or something about it. But I think it go back for a long time in my what you can call it, my family tree, if you want.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that's so interesting, man. So, I mean, at the very least, you know that it's happening to you and your brothers.
Yeah.
What about, do you have any kids?
Yeah, I have a son, and I'm terrified that he is gonna experience the same thing like me. No?
Really? Wow, that's you're talking at like at least 2 generations of you guys are experiencing this.
Yes. Yes. And,
That's
you know,
cool, man.
you always think, are they going to take my son? I don't know, because and you can't stop these people or this race, because they do exactly what they want. You know.
Yeah.
You can't reason
No.
with them. You can't say please, because they don't care. But they're not evil, you know. This race
No, yeah.
is not evil. They only what can I say? Do their own agenda. You know.
Yeah.
They are.
I have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah. They're doing their own stuff, and I
want to make a point real quick that now that Norway has brought this up, which is when people say UFOs or aliens are demons or are evil, or some people say they're really good, and it always seems that UFOs or aliens seem to be indifferent. They don't really care either which way, you know, whether they're scary, good, you know, they're just indifferent. They're doing something, and you know, you're just kind of in the way at the time, you know. That's what it seems like. It's how it seems to me, you know. That's just like that's, you know, I mean, that's it makes me feel bad when people say they're demons and stuff. They're not fucking demons, dude. It's like, you know,
no, they're not demons.
Forget good and evil are a point of view. As simple as that. Good and evil don't exist other than a point of view. Unless you, you know, in someone's mind, what you're doing could be good. In someone else's mind, what you're doing could be bad. So it doesn't exist. So to say something's inherently evil, it's only evil through someone else's eyes, you know, through, you know, like in America, abortion is considered evil by Christians, whereas other people are like, no, it's not evil. So it's just, you know, it's all a point of view.
Yeah, beautiful, man. It's exactly right. But this race is like Switzerland. It's neutral. You know.
Yeah.
It's neutral.
Yeah, exactly.
They have been taking me since I was a kid, and now I have to live with this, and it's no problem for me. It's now I'm a grown man, and they don't scare me anymore. They do what they do, and when I come back, I try to live my life as good as I can, man. You know.
Yeah. You know, and that's got to be insanely difficult to have such an experience, and then, you know, when you tell people, they can't actually grasp the severity of what you're saying, of you know, of your actual experience, you know, like they just don't seem to understand the truth of, you know, the experience, you know, the effect that it has on a person. I would assume with abduction, it would have to be the same, because not that I've ever had an abduction, but I've had insanely close encounters, you know, within a couple of feet of me. So it's like, I mean, I know like it can change your whole life and have your whole world. So if this is something that's happening on a basis, like a regular basis, you're growing up with this, I mean, that's got to be hard, I would say, anyways, to deal with.
Yes, of course,
but and thank you for coming and sharing your story with us, Norway. That's an excellent story.
No,
I want you to come back and share it with us again, buddy. All right, and tell us about any more sightings and any good video that you get of your UFOs, man. Send them this way, dude, because you got some great stuff, man. Definitely.
I post them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna post it on your channel first.
All right, excellent, dude. And everyone, what's the name of your channel again? It's Norway by Night, right?
Norway by Night, man.
All right, you guys, go and check out Norway by Night. And what is the name of your documentary?
My documentary is in English it's been taken by UFO.
Taken by UFO.
Voices of Paradigm movies.
Okay. Well, if you go to his channel, you guys, at Norway by Night, you can go and see his documentary that's up there. And I was unable to watch. I do not speak Norwegian, but for anyone who does, go and check it out, man. It probably kicks ass. And at least check out his channel, because his channel has a lot of great UFO footage on there. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot for joining us, brother.
Yeah, it's my.
All right. Let's get someone else on here. Oh, I hope I didn't cut him off, man. All right. So, who we got here? LeBron's Pizarro. How you doing, buddy? I see you want to see. This is a when it happens, everybody will worship this being so-called, which is really man-made, a savior and God, and it will enforce basically a one-world society. Governments now have technologies unlike anything anyone has ever seen before. I grew up with friends in California deserts that worked for Lockheed Martin, and it told me about strategy, exotic spacecraft. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. TR-3B, you know. A staged nuclear attack will occur, and in the sky will appear these UFOs are beings, and they will appear to have come to this planet as our savior and God. So where do you get this idea that that's going to happen? You know, I mean, who's telling you that? You know, what always blows my mind is when people claim to know the agenda, you know. It always just blows my mind, you know. I never pretend to know. I don't try to pretend. I got no reason to lie, and got no reason to try to act like I know more than anybody else. I know what I've seen, and that's it. You know, I have feelings on stuff. I believe some things that might be true as to something else, but I don't try to pretend that I know what any agenda is or what the government is doing secretly. I don't fucking know. I'm not part of the government, you know. Oh man. Be real. I have put you on air a million times and listened to your stories, man. All right, Be real. Go ahead and come on here and you can share your story with everybody. All right. Get on here. No, I don't live in California, but I have heard of these lights by Catalina Island. I have heard of that. I heard it was a hotbed for UFO activity. I just make it up as I go along, dude. Ah, well, fuck, dude. I guess that's one way, dude. Hell yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, dude. We know all about TR3B, brother. I am Anonymous Shield. I love you. I love you too, Anonymous Shield. Where the fuck you been, brother? I haven't seen you down here in a little bit. Oh man. But you know, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I guess in a sense, these are TR3Bs. They go underwater and then they go up in the air. How do you know? Have you seen, like, so you saw this? Snooch is saying, yes, he has seen the lights around Catalina. I lived on Newport Beach for 2 years. Excellent. Yes, yeah, I have heard about that. I don't know, is B-Roll going to get on here or did he take off? Well, anyway, so B-Roll's not on here. Let's do a have you heard of HARP? Of course we heard of HARP, man. You know, but HARP is a scientific experiment, and it's funny that people keep talking about HARP, but I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. HARP doesn't exist anymore. It's not funded anymore, and it has in fact been shut down for the past 2 years. So when they say, oh, HARP is doing Project Bluebeam and shit, no, it fucking ain't. No one even works there anymore, man. The shit's shut down, dude. The fucking government doesn't fund it anymore. All HARP did was try to see if they could use the magnetosphere to relay messages across the planet instead of bouncing them off satellites. And that's what it was for. And people act like it was all this other no, it fucking wasn't, dude. You know, it was just, I mean, these dudes are just dudes went to school. You could just go up to HARP. It's not like it was illegal to go there and it was locked off from everybody, dude. Like you could go up there and take a tour of the place, and it's just a bunch of antenna arrays, man. They're just blasting, you know, amps and watts into the magnetosphere and the stratosphere and stuff, you know. But it was for telecommunications, you know. But what are you gonna do? Cell phones didn't have cameras in 89 and 90. No, of course they didn't. Why would you think that? Heart is like office space. What? I'm not sure what Anonymous Shield is talking about, but cell phones didn't have cameras in 89 and 90. Why did you say that, Snooch? Why did you say they didn't have it in 89 and 90? That's when I lived in Newport. Oh yeah, well fuck no, dude. They're not gonna have, you know. Back then it would have been a big fucking camera on your phone, dude. You wouldn't have been able to lift it. Hey man, you know what? I always say, man, you know, when it comes to UFOs, man, you don't need pictures. I mean, when I saw my UFOs, I wasn't able to get fucking pictures. But I tell you what, even if I had them, no one would have believed them, you know? So it didn't fucking matter anyway. What matters is that you're lucky enough to see it. That's what's important. My brother's a naval officer in the United States Navy and operated with some Army Corps engineers, and HARP was actually used to bounce magnetic pulses into the ground searching for oil. Well, they use different things for that, but not exactly HARP, because HARP is for the high aurora testing, you know. But they did use stuff like that. They could pump like 30 watts into the ground and look for oil, you know, whereas HARP like literally pump billions of them, you know, into the stratosphere and stuff. So I mean, it's a little bit different, and I guess technically it could be used for that, but I don't believe HARP was actually used for it, because HARP is for the High Royal Research Project, which is what HARP stands for, you know, or whatever. But you know, I mean, it is a possibility. But yeah, it's nothing bad, and I hate it when people want to make it out like it's something fucking evil, you know. It's like, we got to be able to hold ourselves back and say, you know, with a clear mind what we saw. I know what I've seen, but I don't know if UFOs are aliens. I don't know if an alien flies around in a UFO. I've never fucking seen an alien. I don't have a clue. I don't even know if aliens exist. I believe that they do. It seems plausible, but Photoshop has made it hard to believe in photos, right, UFO bro? That's exactly 100% correct, man. So it's like, even if I got a photo of it, you're not going to believe it anyway. The fucking sighting was too spectacular. It would have looked too awesome for anyone to fucking believe, you know? There's some pretty big theories out there that are going around saying that they cracked some fault lines with those things and caused some tsunamis and major earthquakes in some of the poorest places. Yeah, I mean, these are just theories, you know, and I mean, you know, they're going to come up with all kinds of crazy conspiracy theories and stuff. Then I like to believe in, but, you know, it's just, I got to hold myself back. My theory on aliens is that they must have been leftover ancestors that are still here on Earth that somehow survived in the ice age or catastrophe. They probably live somewhere underwater, if possible, under the polar ice caps. I mean, that's an interesting theory. You know, I mean, I don't see why not. The High Frequency Active Royal Research Program. Thank you, Snooch. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I was close. I think I was pretty close. Yeah, you know, and I believe in some of the theories about, you know, ancient civilizations being more advanced, and probably like something happened during the last ice age when it ended that caused humans to forget about their life before then, or something, or, you know, I don't know. Like, it seems strange, man. Obviously we had advanced cultures back then, but you know, who knows? But what are you guys' thoughts on UFOs and politics? Since that was our discussion today, I would like to make sure that we make it a point to discuss this. And I am going to open up Google Hangout so anyone can come on and you guys, we're going to sit here and discuss UFO and politics. So feel free to jump on here and bullshit with us on your views with UFOs and politics, governments, cover-ups, shit like that, you know. Now, I'm going to say something that's probably going to piss a lot of people off, all right? Oh, wait, hang on. The biggest crock that I'm hearing now, and I don't know if it's a crock or whatever, cover-up, but I'm hearing about what this planet Nibiru in here, a lot of crap. Now, what's your take on Nibiru? Oh, man, dude. Trump's a lizard man. Ha! UFO, bro, you fucker. Yeah, Nibiru, okay, so let me break this down for you guys, all right? Now, Nibiru started with Zachariah Stitchin. Okay, this was written in the 12th planet, which I own. And it's part of the Earth Chronicles, which I own several of the Earth Chronicles as well. Now, it was a planet that the Anunnaki, these gods that created mankind from, like the Sumerians believe, that it was a planet that they came from, that they came here 450,000 years ago and genetically modified some apes with their DNA and created humans. And there's a lot of stuff. Now, however, when Zachariah Stitchin claims that the Sumerian tablets speak about this, he's only taking certain notes from the tablets and then he's filling in the rest. In fact, a lot of the stuff that he has, he's making up just based on his own beliefs, you know? I don't know if 50% Trump fans heard 50% non-fans. You think so? I don't know. He has 50% Trump fans and 50% non-fans. What's that supposed to be? Now he's a lizard man? Trump's a fucking idiot, dude. Dumbass fucking nitwit, dude. You can't. Did you ban me from the call? I can't click the link. Treviso, shut the fuck up, you idiot. I just invited you on here, dummy. You know I didn't fucking ban you from it. Oh, when you clicked on the link while we were on there with Norway, yeah, I kicked you out then. Why? Can you not get back in? Yeah, you know you're not banned or you wouldn't be on here right now. They wouldn't even show your message, brother. Fuck. However, let me get back to talking about Nibiru. Nibiru is just simply made up. And he claims that it has a very elliptical orbit. I mean, I suppose it's possible. However, it just the Nibiru is not there. The thing is that we would be able to. We knew Pluto and Neptune and stuff existed before we could see them. How did we know they were there? We were there. We knew this because we could measure their gravitational effects on all the other planets. And by using mathematics, we were able to determine that these other planets must exist. And then through time and, better, optics, we were able to prove that, in fact, they exist. But there's no mathematics indicating that this planet on a 3600 elliptical orbit, this would definitely be picked up with our mathematics. You see, we would definitely understand that. It's not possible, and that is even worse of Trump as a president, but it's not possible, is a flat earth. Oh, don't get me started on these motherfuckers. Stand up and tell it. No, hey man, that guy's the first fucking politician to stand up and tell it like it is and make motherfuckers look stupid like a boss. No, he fucking ain't, dude. All right, he's a he is a corporatist fucking fat cat. All he cares about is corporations and making money, dude. He ain't the first fucking president to stand up and tell it like it is, dude. All right, no, he's by far from doing that, man. He's a fucking idiot. The guy is a moron, man. It's fucking simple as that, dude. The guy is just fucking stupid, dude. He's too dumb to be our president, but what are you gonna do, man? I mean, he talks like a fucking third grader, man. Yeah, but don't get me started on these goddamn flat earthers, man. Oh, they're fucking crazy, dude. The difference between Trump and the rest of the politicians, Hillary Clinton, George Bush, and Trump hasn't killed anyone. See, now once again, you seem to be falling for every conspiracy out there, man. You know. I'll tell you straight up, a fucking ass. He talks like an asshole. Yeah, he does. You know. Have you seen a turkey UFO vids with the up close alien silhouettes? Oh yes, Snooch. Oh man, this is going to break your heart, man, because, and everyone knows this. I don't know if you know this, man, but I debunked the fucking that video, and you got to understand something, man. Before I debunked it, at the beginning of this channel, I praised the video. I said it was one of my favorite UFO videos, and I would always fucking point to that as being one of the top UFO videos. No, it wasn't a cruise ship either. People say that, but it wasn't a cruise ship, man. Oh God, it was fucking heartbreaking, dude. I remember doing the video and I was just like, man, I don't even know if I want to do this, dude. Like when I figured out what it was, I was like, oh, dude, it was so fucking heartbreaking. It was so devastating, man. Like I seriously had like second thoughts about even making the video and just letting it go. And then I thought, you know, if I did that, dude, then that would just mean that, you know, none of my debunks would count, dude. You know, all of them would be questionable. I'm like, everything I did would be questionable. I'm like, if I, just because it's something I had such fucking, you know, I had supported so much. It is, in fact, the ship itself is hill. And I know what you're thinking, just wait. It is the top of a hill. And the red lights you were seeing at first are from a windmill farm that is actually over there. And I took their map that they put out, the people who filmed this and stuff. And I followed the map with Google Maps. And I went across the sea. And I thought, I seen the lights in one video, and I thought those lights look similar. Well, around me are surrounding our windmills. And I was like, it reminds me of the windmill lights that are here. And then I went and I looked across the bay, and I said, if the windmills are there, then I'm right. And that's what it is. And the fucking windmill farm was there. And when you see the ship and it looks like a crescent or whatever, that is simply the top of the hill. And the light you are seeing off of it is the moonlight. And the only reason why you can see that, every single video that they have ever shot where you can see that, it was shot while there was a full moon. And the moonlight is bouncing off the top of the hill. And at one point, it looks like stuff's moving around in there because it is in fact raining on the hill. Yeah, dude, it was like I went through every fucking step, and you know, like I panned the camera and everything, and I mean, I matched it up fucking perfectly, and I was like, fuck, dude, you know, that's what it is. And I'm like, it makes perfect sense. Because the object never fucking it never moves one time. Now there are videos where they show stuff moving, but they never show that disc thing. They never show that craft, that arch craft, and they never show it moving. That was a good debunk, Kyle. Man, that was so brutal when I did that UFO, bro. You know how I was like, dude, I didn't even want to do it, man. I was like, ah, oh, fuck, dude, you know, because I'd stand supporting it for such a long time, dude. Yeah, I almost fell for the cruise ship theory. You know what? I could never fall for that. I was like, that didn't, you know, they're trying to make it look like a cruise ship thing. But I was like, dude, come on, dude. It wasn't even, I was like, dude, you guys are dicks, you know? I'm like, if it was a cruise ship, don't you think you could at least get one video of it moving? And also, wouldn't it be a lot lower to the horizon, you know? So did UFOs play a role in Egyptian politics? Nick, excellent question, Nick. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and have to say yes, that they did have a role, that they did have some kind of influence in their politics. They probably, I mean, being an ancient astronaut theorist, you know, I believe a lot of this stuff, a lot of our religions and stuff are built off our misunderstanding of extraterrestrials in, you know, ancient times, and how the ancients would have viewed them as gods. Because I've seen a UFO, and believe me, after that, I would have declared, I saw God, people. Okay, I would have told everybody around, I'm like, listen here, you fucking cavemen, I just seen a God. Just so you guys know, all right? So you guys are all gonna have to start praying to him, all right? So that's definitely how it would have went down. And then you look at some of the cool stuff that they have around there, and like some of their beliefs and everything like that. And I mean, it makes sense to me. And I mean, just look at their elongated craniums and stuff for their elite and shit like that. I mean, it seems like they were trying to mimic these extraterrestrials, But yeah, that's my thoughts on that one, though. So if UFOs played a role in the Egyptian politics, yeah. Inside the Great Pyramid of Giza is a metallic plate that holds information about super technological advances hidden there by ancient people that lived here once, also known as the Atlanteans. That's a pretty bold statement for having zero fucking evidence, but that's fine. I would have said that there's a theory that exists, but there is no, in fact, evidence for that to exist, Oh, yeah, you dug my work on the building techniques and harmonic Hutchinson's effects and lens and solar drill tech. Yeah, I mean, I thought, there's got to be another way of looking at it, because it doesn't have to be some super advanced tech that we've just never heard of, like fucking super saws and fucking laser beam. It doesn't have to be that, when you could have simple, low tech and someone with just an understanding of it. And if they have the right materials, which they did, it's like fucking people forget that in Egypt, they had the crystal desert. People don't realize that, but they have a fucking giant pieces of crystal all along the desert, Try to fix the link and talk. And let's talk aliens, man. I'll tell everyone this story. I don't know what's up with the link, buddy, but I don't know why you're having a problem with it. Everyone else seems to be getting on just fine. Wise man once said, you can pick your finger, but you better not finger your prick. Oh, you can prick your finger. I guess not, dude. The Baghdad battery. I think that's very interesting. Could it be a holder for a scroll? I suppose so. Could it be a battery? Sure, why not? I mean, if and you know what else I think is interesting? I think that leads me to believe that it's possible that it is in fact a battery, is that there just so happen to be 12 of them found right next to each other. So there's 12 of them. So if you hook them all together, that's like 12-volt battery, dude. I'm just gonna throw that out there, man. I'm not saying anything with nothing, but just that's out there, I mean, could it be a fucking a jar holding ancient scroll? Sure, I don't know, but I think it's kind of interesting, man. Yeah, and done at work now, can chill here. All right, Blank. Well, you guys can jump on here now. Anyone wants to jump on here, here's the link. So it is opened up now for you just to come and join. Nazca lines could have only been created by using aerial technology. No, I'm gonna have to disagree with that. We have we have giant geoglyphs all over the place, man. You don't really need in fact, when you have an artist's mind, it's your mind that goes into the sky, and there are artists who can do it from the ground, who do it because they can visually picture it in their mind. They can be up in the sky and see where they need to go. And that's a unique ability among artists, but it is something that they do have. And so I would have to disagree that. However, I would point out that is, even though the artist could have easily done it themselves by using their mind to picture where this would need to go, even though that the fact that it's on the ground is meant for somebody in the sky. Who is up in the sky that needed to see these? Because the people who made the work obviously won't be able to enjoy them, but somebody up there is able to enjoy them, so they made it for somebody, man. And dude, there's so many pyramids worldwide, not only Egyptian. Oh, absolutely. Like I've said before, the true pyramid builders are the Mexicans, not the Egyptians. There are 10,000 pyramids in Mexico. There are 96 pyramids in Egypt. So there's a tremendous difference there. They were into bugs and beetles big time. Same tech that Nikola Tesla used to make toys when he was a young kid. Yeah, that's what that's what I heard. Anyway, you know, I did see that thing about that one guy creating a thing that he used to fly around on from bugs' wings, which was so fucking stupid, dude. And I looked at the picture of it, and I was like, dude, it's a fucking shadow. The only problem is that it's a shadow of this thing, so it gives the illusion that he's floating in the air when he is in fact on the ground. But yeah, you know. So any guys, feel free to come and join. We cannot talk about the Clintons anymore. Why can we not talk about the Clintons anymore? Fucking Clintons, dude. You guys know how I feel about the Clintons, right? So let's not get UFO proof all worked up again, all right? Spain didn't create Mexicans. Mexicans would have been created by indigenous people like Eskimos, people coming from the crossing over the land bridge and stuff, and it would have been many hundreds of thousands of years ago. It says you're not allowed to join this call. Oh, you fuck. Oh, the bug batteries. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, don't get me started. Now that's just ridiculous. Death body count linked to child trafficking. Don't give me a fucking break, dude. Oh my God in heaven. Blank, you fuck. Don't you know that shit is made up? The shit was completely not real, dude. Even Alex Jones admitted it was fake, dude. It's a made up story. And it's funny how the right wing can make up conspiracies and the right wingers are like, oh God, it's fucking true. And it's just like, doesn't matter. It's like this fucking pizza parlor didn't even have a basement. I don't know. You fucks are so funny, dude. Did you know that Stonehenge was restored? No, it wasn't restored. Oh, wait, restored. Yes, actually, it was restored. He is correct about that. But they're trying to say, there's a theory saying that Stonehenge was created like in the 1950s. So it's like, no, it fucking wasn't. It was just restored. But he is right. It was restored. Bug batteries for his little toys. That's kind of cool. Bill Clinton is not guilty, huh? I hate the Clintons, dude. I can't stand those fucking guys, man. I can't fucking stand them, dude. I don't like anyone, and I'm big into politics, and I hate them all except for Bernie. Oh no, there's a few I love, fucking, who's going to make a big impact. Hopefully, if the Republicans see him, is Alan Gray. Yeah. Alan Gray. Yeah. Alan Grayson. That's it. Alan Grayson. Oh man, he's fucking fantastic, dude. And see, the Democrats, they might not like him even though he is a Democrat. But the Republicans would love this guy, man. He's fucking great. George Soros is my hero. George Soros is actually a pretty good guy. He's a good philanthropist. I think he's a lot better than the fucking Koch brothers, dude. Oh, dude, I love Tulsi Gabbard, man. She's great, man. She's a badass, dude. She don't fuck around, dude. George Soros is a devil. No, he's not the fucking devil. The only reason why people talk shit about him is because he's a Jew, okay? And so, yeah, he's a fucking Jew. So fucking what? On the devil, Bobby Boucher. Oh, he's talking about Waterboy. I saw an ancient battery once that ran on bug juice. They used electricity for crafting coatings and sparking fires. Oh, that's fucking cool, dude. No shit, man. They had Mexican jumping beans that had like bugs inside to make them jump. Oh yeah, that's true. That's right. Oh man, George Soros, the Zionist leader. Oh my God, you guys, dude, you're hunting for war crimes. What war crimes, dude? Why do I got so many Republicans on this fucking channel, dude? I think it's like me and like one other person who's fucking a progressive, You guys fall for such easy fucking conspiracy bullshit, dude. You know, it's just like, oh my god, he's out of work. It's just a rich guy, dude. You know, and sure, fucking he buys a lot of shit up, dude. But it's like, oh, dude. You know, you should be against the fucking elite, as you know, not because he's a Jewish, just because he's a fucking rich guy. Soros is pretty evil. He has a god complex and hates America. No, he fucking doesn't hate America. He doesn't have a god complex, dude. His own quotes, yeah, in his own book, yeah, it says I'm fucking evil and I have a god complex and I hate America. Yeah, I bet, dude. Oh, brother, man. You know, and yeah, and when you know, and if he is saying stuff like that, I think he's taking it with a grain of salt, you know, as in, you know, as in how he might view himself, but not actually what he is, man. Demand pitch countries against war with each other and uses his extreme wealth to do it. And he's one of Hillary's greatest puppeteers, dude. Oh my God, give me a fucking break. UFO that you saw, I have fucking told it a million times. I've fucking that there is a video if you want to see it. It's actually really fucking Kyle Troll. It is it's called The UFO Made My Thoughts Echo. You can find it on my channel. It's a very interesting video, man. Very cool. It tells one of my encounters, man, which is a excellent fucking excellent encounter, dude. It's a great story, man. Kyle, email me your PO box or Addy a few things to send your way. Wink wink. Oh, fuck yes, Snooch. Yeah, I'll email it to you right as we get done with this, man. Yeah, you know, it's like, okay, so but I put George Soros right up there with, how come you guys aren't talking shit about the Koch brothers? I want to know that. You guys will go off about George Soros, but no one's saying shit about the Koch brothers. Now, come on. Now, if you're going to say shit about the fucking George Soros, then you have got to very well say something about the Koch brothers. But no one's saying shit about them. You see? Why not? Yes, sir. That's the name of it. UFO Made My Thoughts Echo. And you can find it on my channel. It's a very interesting account. Anybody here of Damien Knott? Would like to know your opinion on him. You guys hear that shit, dude? He's like, does anyone know about Damien Knott? Would like to know your opinion. Yeah, I know all about him, dude. Him and I had a little thing going back and forth, dude. Oh, Nick said I'll say shit about the Koch brothers. Those fucking assholes, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, the Koch brothers are trying to take away our Second Amendment. The Koch brothers are fucking the most evil motherfuckers on planet, dude. Those guys are so fucking evil, dude. I mean, they just think that they can fucking, you know, they want to take away all of our stuff so they can pay less taxes, you know, because they just need more and more. They can't get enough money. They're like, I need more. God, give me this money. I need it all. These guys are literally like Scrooge McDuck, where they at fucking night, they come home and they take off their clothes and they jump into a big vault of gold and they just fucking swim around in it, dude. They're so fucking evil. And they're like, oh man, they have peasants like carry them from fucking room to room and shit, dude. Oh, the Koch brothers are so fucking evil, dude. They are so fucking bad, man. They're just these rich fucking, they think they can buy the government and they should be allowed to buy they think they should be allowed to bribe and buy anybody they want. They got Citizens United passed is because of them, dude. First time hearing about Koch brothers. This pisses me off. You guys all talking shit about George Soros. It's fucking Koch brothers are so fucking evil. And it's, oh, it's even worse than that freaking Pizzagate. Oh my God. Hey, dude. Corporate conglomerates that buy up arms manufacturers. Yeah, dude, these fucking Koch brothers, man. These guys are so fucking disgusting, dude. I can't fucking stand them, man. What up, Mark? How you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, man. You know, what's the same thing Soros does though? Well, that's the same thing. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know, like fucking the only reason I don't think he's as evil as the Koch brothers, he is not, he's like me in a sense. He's on the left side, even though he's still evil. I don't like George Soros because of that. He's this rich billionaire who fucking just buys him, thinks he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's a capitalist pig, correct. Can't fucking stand him because of that. However, he does have some beliefs in me where I'm like, I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're black, if you're Jewish, if you're fucking transgender. I don't care about that shit at all, man. If you want to have an abortion, then you go, by all means, go and have an abortion. I don't like that Christian fundamentalist fucking belief system. I think it's fucking ridiculous and I can't fucking stand it, man, And that's what the Koch brothers have, dude. You want to know who the Antichrist is? Ben Shapiro. Bam, dude. Ben Shapiro. No, you got it right the first time, dude. He fucking is fucking disgusting, dude. Ben Shapiro. Yeah, Ben Shapiro. It's literally Hitler. I can't stand Ben Shapiro, dude. I think he's fucking. I think he's retarded as fuck, dude. My problem is like, I got. I'm more about caring, and the people know this about me, that I actually fucking care for other people, and I don't want to see other people get hurt and shit like that. And that I think it's a good thing to help out your friend and help out your buddy and your brother and your family and shit. And that's okay. And it's okay to even help a stranger, It's like it's okay. It's a good thing. That's what makes you a good man. It makes you a fucking hero, when you do that. Not when you're like, oh, well, I shouldn't have to pay for anybody else and fucking blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, well, fucking, fucking don't use our roads and shit, dude. Don't use any of the shit taxes paid for, It's like fucking just shit like that. It's just, I don't know. They got a whole different way of where they're all self-centered, whereas I'm a little more open. I think, it's okay to fucking help your brother out, But me, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. And I don't care what you are doing. Go around hurting people because you want to believe it. Yeah, exactly. Place Soros is another rich pedophile, dude. Dude, they're all fucking crazy, man. I don't know about pedophile. I think you're going a little far there, but I mean, I wouldn't call the Koch brothers pedophiles. Although I wouldn't be shocked if they ate a couple babies. I'm just fucking gonna throw that out there. Not that it's, it's impossible. I'm not saying that it's, like likely to happen, but I wouldn't say it's impossible that they ate a couple babies. All right. Oh, you see that dunce cap he's wearing on his head, right? Why that's why he's like that way he is. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's right. I know why you don't like the Koch brothers, because you're drinking Pepsi. Da-da-dun. Wah, wah. That was a fucking fail. I don't know. Maybe one day you'll be able to write jokes for like Laffy Taffy rappers or popsicle sticks or something. Snitch says, I dig helping people too. Made a good life for myself and now I pay it forward. Absolutely right, man. And I think it's like it's fucking, it's good, man. It makes you fucking feel good, I'm sorry. They said the university students could take a shorter wait line and they needed to verify the ballot. And they put thousands of votes in a cardboard box and I watched them dump them in the dumpster. What are you talking about? Sugar-free Pepsi. What? Can I tell you guys one thing though? I don't like this fucking I don't like Ben Shapiro at all. I think the guy's a fucking idiot, dude. I think he's a jerk, man. But do I think he should be able to go and speak at the universities? You're goddamn right, dude. He should be able to go and speak. You don't want to see him? Don't go fucking see him, dude. But that doesn't mean don't let him fucking talk, man. This is America, goddamn it. And fucking we have our right to have our fucking voices be heard. Now it comes down to the people who actually want to hear it. It's like, who wants to hear it? That doesn't mean you have to fucking go and stop them, man. See if the guy goes to Berkeley, a dangerous faggot. I forgot what his name was though. Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. Um, Excellent point, Kyle. That's right, man. You know, fucking, you know, I don't agree with the guy, but I disagree with the fact that people are going there trying to stop him. You know, let him fucking talk, dude. He's you know, that's fucking ridiculous, man. You know, what if people want to come in here? People want to come and hear me talk, but I got a bunch of fucking crazy fucking right wingers who are like, no, you can't listen to that crazy fucking leftist liberal. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. You know, it's like, just let me talk. You don't want to listen to it, go away. You know, and he has the same fucking, he should have the same rights, dude. It's fucking America, dude. You know, just like Milo, dude. Well, God, I can't stand Milo, dude. Oh, he's so stupid, dude. But fucking let the guy talk, dude. Jesus Christ, dude, you know? And it's like, fuck, dude, you know, Ben lets facts get in the way, dude. Ben doesn't know facts for shit, man, you know? He's a fast talker, man, but his facts, go and fact check Ben Shapiro, dude, and it's fucking hilarious, man. And, you know, and it's like, but the thing is, in some of the stuff he's talking about, he has a point, fucking self-centered, and if you are greedy, you know, then he has a point that makes fucking sense. But if you are fucking think that everybody should, you know, be taken care of, it's at least at the bare minimum, then he doesn't have you know, his points are, you know, is really what I think it comes down to, you know. Ballots and threw their votes away, tens of thousands to re-elect Bush. Really? That's fucking shitty, dude. Even though fucking this is Bush we're talking about. You know. Yeah, but you know, I think it's, you know, Ben Shapiro just has this heartless kind of nature that I just don't care for, you know. And you don't even have to have money to fucking care, you know, because I don't have money and I still care and I still do what I can to fucking help anybody, man. It's like, so you ain't gotta have fucking, you know, it's like it just blows my mind, you know, especially, you know, with you know, somebody of his intellect, man, you know, that he fucking, you know, Milo is an opportunist. Milo's a fucking troll, dude. He trolled the fuck out of the right side, dude. He's fucking gay himself, talking shit about gay people. It's like, dude, this guy's an obvious fucking troll. He just likes attention because there's those floating around fruity faggots. He just like the fucking attention of everything, dude. So he's like, oh, well, this will get me attention. They're like, he fucking lives off that shit. So opportunist is fucking 100% correct, man, you know? It's like he doesn't practice any of the shit that he preaches, you know. It's wrong right now is what the left is young, privileged snowflake generation. They've got so many of these young kids that are embracing socialism. They're so uneducated. Well, you know, it's America is a democratic socialist society, you know, and it's not pure say socialism. But I mean, so I would get rid of that part, but the rest of these little fucking snowflake things, yeah, sure, I can understand that. And they threatened to arrest you. God, what a son of a bitch, man. You know, I think you know, socialism in its true form is I think is actually pretty good. In fact, when they asked Einstein what politically what did he believe in, he thought that with the right people in charge, that socialism be probably the best way for society to move for a society to move forward. Because you know, when you always have one people who have more, like, you know, everyone else wants to turn it into America's imperial country under the guise of capitalism. That's true, you know, but it's even more than that. It's, you know, people aren't realizing that every day it's turning more and more into oligarchy, you know, and that's what's fucked up, you know. So, you know, and the only way you stop oligarchy is with like socialism, but you don't want it, so you got to have a wiggle room in. So like democratic socialism, I think is probably the best means, because if you work harder, then you should be able to get more. And if you don't work at all, then you shouldn't be able to have what other people have, you know, which makes sense. But, you know, I don't think that anybody in my country should be going to bed hungry, you know, and I don't think anyone in my country should be able to fucking have to sleep out in the rain, you know. it's simple like that. It's like, I feel like fucking, you know, my country is the best and the strongest, and that's the way it should be, you know, and we can fucking take care of our people, you know. But who knows, man. This problem we face is unequal distribution of wealth. God, tell me about it, man. That's the fucking, you know, the people on the top make so much money, but they you know, it's like this. Why pay your taxes every year when you can pay a politician one time to change the laws for you? You see, this is how rich people, rich corporations and shit, this is how they think. So it's not like they're evil and out to get you. They're out for themselves, you know? And if that means you get fucked along the way, well, get out of the way, peasant. Okay, that's what it comes down to, you know? Has got the system hijacked, and they don't just want more money. They just want to be sure people get less. That's, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one, man. You know, because it's fucked up, dude. You know, a small population, but maybe for a small population, but not here. No, I mean that for any population, for any kind of country, man. You know, it's otherwise, you know, you have fucking don't go off now. Hey, you know I'm about to, right? you know it's fucking coming, right? That's why you all don't get along. Oh, UFO, bro, shut the fuck up, dude. You're over there in kick-ass Australia. You got it fucking made, dude. What up, Leroy Jenkins? Hey, how about them UFOs, man? You know what? If one of these right-wingers gets in the goddamn UFO, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's only people on the right who believe in UFOs. Like, so I'm stuck in the fucking middle, dude. It's not enough for them to have everything. Nick is saying it's not enough for them to have everything and need to have what others don't. That's fucking true, dude. You know. But yeah, you know, speaking of UFOs, now UFO bro has the dang parasites in the ocean, so scary. Yeah, what else do they got? Don't they have that fucking Euro kanji, that little tiny fucking that the world's deadliest fucking jellyfish? It's like this big. Oh yeah, so you guys, all my patrons and all this, you know, you guys are always welcome to come onto the hangouts now, but I will be keeping it down to like a minimum. But you guys are always, you know, you guys are part of the fucking channel. You help support it and keep it going. So you guys know you're always allowed to come on here. There is the link if you want to come and join, you know. But see how blank it's like, you know, oh, this thing parasites is scary. Screw that. That's why that's why I'm telling you guys, dude. Fucking Australia is made of badasses, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says, dude. All the dudes in Australia are the baddest motherfuckers on the planet, dude. You know, I would never want to fight an Australian. I'm just telling you, dude. They would fuck shit up, man. And they fuck, I don't know why they're all tough for some reason, but they're all like fucking, and they're all so nice, but they will fucking rock you, dude. I don't know what it is about Australians, but these guys will fucking, dude, they'll straight up go and fight a fucking crocodile, like, for exercise. Like, that's just how they like fucking get their blood flowing in the morning, dude. I'm gonna go fight a croc. You know, it's like fucking, that's what they do, dude.
Yo, sup?
Hey. What up, Raphael? You motherfucker, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just woke up.
Where's your camera?
I have to plug it in. Wait. Oh.
You can buy a fancy shirt and go out to a nice restaurant. It ruins it for them. It pisses them. They can't take it. Mark says bullshit. We're full of shit now. Bullshit, Mark. You goddamn fucking Australian bastard. Don't they have the deadliest, like 10 dead live in Australia, dude.
Oh, fuck. I can't hear you right now. Something's...
Hey, look, Raphael's got a donut on his fucking roof, dude. Fucking awesome, dude.
Can you hear me again?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can see the inside of your house, dude. There you go. Oh, you politely put a robe on for us, I see. Fucking thank God,
yeah,
dude.
Today I put something on, yeah.
But I plan on taking it off later. Yeah, but we're just bullshit about UFO and politics, and then you know how that shit goes for me. Then I start getting pissed off. But
Any jerks today in the live chat or so?
oh no, just a bunch of right wingers, as usual. Our friends.
Not again, a guy with 6 accounts or so.
I'm always like on the outside of all my friends. Like they're always into the same thing, and then I'm always like, yeah, shit, you people are crazy. But that's who my friends are. Yeah, Mark says 8 out of 10 the world's deadliest snakes are in fucking Australia, dude. Jesus Christ, man.
Dude, if I ever go to Australia, dude, I would be so like panicked. I would check every stone, every shoe before I go in the toilet. I would be so freaked out. Fucking Australia.
Oh shit.
So many
There's
stuff. Think about it,
dude. It's deadly fucking octopi. All right, you can't go into a lake or a stream. There's saltwater crocodiles. All right, I mean you can't go in the desert. There's black mambas. What the fuck, dude? You can't go anywhere in Australia.
You have like have this vaccine every time with you from these snakes and spiders and stuff.
You can't fucking do it, man. That's why no one has ever taken over Australia. All right, animals alone will whoop your ass, dude. Blank saying, fucking, I would not be able to sleep at night, dude. I just know some fucking deadly toxic worm is laying under a fucking stone. Or I'm gonna go put my shoe on. And it's gonna get fucking. I'm gonna get stung by some fucking deadly funnel spider or whatever the fuck you guys have. Shit, man. So what's going on, Raphael? What are you doing, dude?
I just woke up today.
Just woke up, so this is morning. I'm over in
it's 10:30. Still got off from work this week.
He just woke up, dude. It's 10:30. Yeah, fuck.
Morning, yeah.
No, fuck, dude. Yeah, fucking. Hey, don't worry, man. Like, fucking, I go to bed around 10:30 in the morning. Well, don't forget the deadly spiders too. Oh my god, those spiders! You guys, I am such a pussy when it comes to spiders, man. But
Dude,
they do have UFOs and all. Just to go there, it's either UFOs and shit in their sky, and I mean, fucking, I mean, that should be cool as hell, dude. I could go out there and fucking like get lost in the outback and fucking die of dehydration. Which is exactly what would happen to my ass, dude. Actually, nobody would want to take Australia. It's a pretty barren place. It has no logical trade route in the ocean, so it has to produce its own food. Yeah, it's pretty badass, man. Redback spiders. Oh, God, that sounds nasty. Oh, spider, dude. I had my boy Steven on here earlier, and I wanted to let everyone know that this my UFO proof gear that I have here, I will sell for anybody who wants it, who wanted me to sign something, because I cannot sign a shirt. If you order it, I cannot sign it and send it to you. I wish I could. That would be. What up, Steven?
What up, bro?
What's up?
What have you been talking about? Go and turn that down a wee bit there, kid.
I sales like and sell it.
Dude,
to
you're
people.
lagging.
And
Kyle.
asking about your red sweater, dude, wanting to buy that motherfucker, dude.
No, that's my red sweater. That motherfucker's not getting it.
I know that's what I said, dude. But
do you make sure that better go nowhere? That's going on my back.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
We were talking about how awesome Australia is a place to fucking live if you're Australian, not if you're American. You get.
It doesn't matter what fucking country you're from. I always wanted to move to America, but everybody that loves in America that I've been speaking to always says, "Don't be moving to America. It's shit." But I've just always been fascinated with America, and I just still haven't got a chance to go yet. But anyone that I've spoken to that actually lives there says it's a shit place they love. But I don't know. That's my friends here. She says that she loves it every time she goes over to visit her sister. She loves it.
Oh yeah, dude.
But I just want to go because you always fuck. Everybody seems to see UFOs. They don't come. They generally you don't see UFOs here in Ireland because fucking they're afraid of the IRA. That's wrong. Oh man. No, hey, Kyle, I'm sorry about that fucking bitch this morning again. Really embarrassing me again, man. Jesus.
That was hilarious. We were just talking about that shit. Well, before we got on, you guys, Steve and I were fucking having a conversation on Google Hangouts, but prior to the show, like fucking, we were just through the regular Hangouts, not like the YouTube one, you know. And we were sitting there just talking about some shit, and then was that your girl who was bitching?
What?
Was that your girl who was bitching when we first started the show?
Hi.
Yeah, we were just talking about shit, dude, and then that. And it was funny because they're not. She started bitching out.
I was fucking dead embarrassed, but because I thought, right, she'll shut the fuck up. She'll hear me online, and she'll not start. Know what I mean? She'll not say nothing. But my wee girl, see, whenever she did start roaring and shouting, and she realised that everybody could hear over the internet. My wee girl went out and went, see, look now, mommy, take your oil. She says, you just after millions of people just heard you being a bitch to my daddy. She says, because you know why? Because that's all you are. You are a bitch. She says, and I'm glad now millions of people knows you're a bitch now. It's not just daddy. Oh fuck, man. Oh, it was dead embarrassing, but Kyle, fuck's sake, Kyle, there's no cough at hey. That's what I'm saying. I think it's just, I know I told you already, she was just the one girl I've been with my whole life, and it's just, it is going to be hard they finally make a break, but I think I will be happy once it's done, you know what I mean? But I'm saying it's UFO talk. I'm not fucking getting into my girlfriend bitch talk anymore. Not today, anyway. Fucking, yeah, she's fucking kept me awake for too many nights in a fucking row, man, not sleeping, fucking listening to her bitching, so fucking, today's just a day for me now. I'm going to fucking smoke a big fat joint now and fucking just forget about her. She's away to work and my wee woman's away to school, but so I'm just here. My friend called down just now for a wee hour, but I didn't know you were still on, that's why I just went on, but I'm glad I caught the end of the show now, because I missed the last few.
Are you working? What the fuck is that?
Say it again.
What are you wearing on your head, dude?
I tied a scarf around my head because I was sweating. I was sweating and I tied it around just to keep the fucking thing because it was really, really warm in this house, but it's cooling down a wee bit now. But no, I wanted to hide my really, really handsome looks, my really gorgeous looks that I've got. So I wanted to cover half my face because I know I'm not fucking gorgeous looking whenever I don't wear a scarf around my head.
Funny, dude.
Oh fuck. Oh man, hey, if you didn't cry, you would laugh, Kyle. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, of course, dude.
My fucking life, see if I could, I'd laugh all fucking day, man. And that's why I need to get away from her because she's starting to drive me. She's starting to make me feel the way it is. And by the way, be real. This is only, don't think I'd be on here bitching like this every day. I am serious. I'm just on bitching today just because me and Kay was talking about it from earlier. And so I'm just filling you on the gaps. She's a fucking witch.
Steven, shut up. Seconds, all right?
Hey, who did you say that guy? Who did you say the guy was about? Catherine, go ahead and cut a wee bit of that thing off there if you want. Who was the guy you were talking about? Third phase of moon. I'm going to take this off my head because he's laughing at me.
Fix your hair.
You're fucking too. Yeah.
And what? You broke your.
To do an American accent because no one can understand you.
Oh, okay. I'll do an American accent. No problem, dude. So, tell me this, Kyle. So have you been living in Washington long, or what's happening now, or what? Oh, do you want me to flip the fucking Australian? Is that what you fucking want? Me, you, and fucking Mark will fucking hang around together, and we'll hang around the Barbies and fucking shit like that. Which fucking accent do you want? I'll stick with the American accent because I think maybe then you'll understand me a little bit better. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cal, you know I'm all there, my man. You know me and Robert De Niro, we used to hang around together back in the day. But I don't hang around. I don't know him as Robert De Niro. I know him as Bob because I know him that well. You know,
Bob.
I fucking wish, man.
Where am I cutting this?
Yeah, we couldn't understand a fucking word you were saying. It was so funny, dude. You know?
What you were laughing at? I thought you were laughing at my funky fucking scarf around my head.
Oh fuck! The scarf was actually getting.
No, it really wasn't.
Oh wait, they're asking for an Arabic accent, dude.
What? They're asking for a what accent?
Arabic.
Jesus, an Arabic accent. Oh, you want to hear a little Arabian accent? I'll give you a little one. We all live in Pakistan. I live in Pakistan. Me and my brother live in Pakistan for a long time. And me and my brother doctor, my sister, she doctor too, and me and my sister, we make fuck together, and we have a fun time making fuck. Oh fuck!
Oh fuck!
No, I never tried to do that before, but it wasn't too bad. We are a big accent there. Here, what happened to Mark? Is Mark okay? Sorry, hold on. I'll try it again.
Hang on. I gotta put him on fucking mute for a second because God knows he won't shut up. Listen. What do you say? When I lived in Ajo, Arizona, I was looking up into the night sky and the darkness between the stars and saw orange light appear the size of a pinhead, grow the size of the biggest star in the sky. Really? And then shrink back down and disappear. Oh, that's fucking interesting, dude. That's a cool sighting, man. So you saw it just light up, get really bright, and then go out.
Could be a supernova really far away.
I mean, is that? You can take yourself off mute now. I just had to mute him for a second so you could hear me. Yeah, you can take yourself off mute. I just want to be able to say the story, dude. You make fuck. That's fucking gold. Yeah, that's funny. Steven, take yourself off mute, dude. You have to push your mute button.
It could also be a flare, you know, a flaring iridium satellite or something.
Yeah, like an iridium flare. You know, that's what I was thinking for a second too. You know, because that's something that's real common in, you know, when you're looking up into the skies and stuff that you'll see, and which is a satellite. It's a telecommunication satellite, and there's a constellation of them that roll around the planet. And they have them down to the exact second, so you can actually go and get an application that'll show you the exact second and right where they'll light up. So
can you hear me now? Was that mute off?
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, is mute off now? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool guys. Cheers. I like that. No, go ahead. You guys talk away. I'll listen.
Listen, last night, and so Raphael says he knows what a flare looks like, and this wasn't one. Fuck yeah, dude. That's interesting, dude. Fucking, you know, could that go really far away? Super.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Sure.
You know, it may be a number of different things, but it also could very well been a UFO. So I'm not gonna. But speaking of, one of the things I saw so many kick-ass things last night. I'm going to do a live broadcast hunt again tonight. and it's gonna be fucking like early in the morning. Yeah, it's gonna be
Sweet.
like in the morning. Be like talking about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Shit. So any of you guys on the other side of the world, make sure
Well,
you
that's good. If it's 4 o'clock in the morning for you, if you're doing it 4 o'clock in the morning, that's around about 12 o'clock, 11 or 12 o'clock here in the daytime. So that's a good time for me. What time is it there with you now at the minute?
What?
Right now it is 1:40, 1:50 in the morning.
Right. Well, it's 10 to 10 here. So many hours of difference is that?
7, son.
It's 10 to 10 here in the morning. So let's see. So what time would I need to look the watcher? Around about 12 o'clock again. Around about 12 or half 12 if you're doing it at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I gotta go.
All right, Beery. All right, bro.
All right, buddy.
Later, man.
See.
All right, bro.
Raphael, have fun.
Beery's
Snooch
mad.
is 4
Beery's
a.m.
mad, isn't he?
What a huge difference, man.
What's happening?
Holy shit.
It's 8.5 hours of difference.
Huge difference, dude.
I know.
All right, speaking of, since I want to try to do this live UFO hunt, I'm going to go off here and I'm going to try to set everything up, get my equipment set up for this, because last night I was having such great fucking sightings, dude. And I'm hoping tonight should be the same because it is like a new moon outside, so it's really fucking dark. It's excellent fucking skies right now. Yeah, dude. So we're gonna try to do that. You're in Snoochie for the next few weeks. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's a huge difference. And 6:25 p.m. in Aussie beer time for UFO, bro. Fuck yeah, dude.
Wait, is there crazy time difference in all different states in America?
What time is it over there right now?
It's 10 to 10 in the morning.
Oh, okay, that's the same time it is for Raphael, who was just on here too. So that's fucking cool, man. Yeah,
Right.
in the States, dude, all kinds of different times, dude.
That's
fucking
crazy how big America is.
It's fucking like long, dude.
Crazy, man. Where's Raphael live?
He is in Austria.
In Austria. Oh, Austria. Well then, good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. Fuck, I haven't seen that in Dumb and Dumber. It was stupid as fuck.
It's great, dude.
Oh, fuck, man. Okay, do you realize that, see...
in Dayton, Washington, so I'm kind of on the east side of Washington, so
right.
Dude, yeah, this is the
And
best.
what time did you say? What time did you say it is there now at the minute? 10 to
1:54.
1:54.
1:50.
We say 2 o'clock and it's 10 o'clock here. What's that? 8 hours.
That's fucking
8, 10. Well, 8 hours of difference. Or I was saying full 8 hours of difference.
fucking shit, dude.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Hey, you guys.
That's crazy shit. You're only getting used to. You're going to getting ready to go to your bed.
Oh well, it's like an hour and a half, so I'm gonna get all my stuff set up so I can go and do that. And so I will be back on live, and hopefully, yes, UFO shit, some fucking UFO action going on here because I saw some great shit last night, man. For coming in me and Steven, thank you for your fucking American accent, buddy. I fucking love it.
Why not? Bit of fun. Right. I'll get a chatty. I'll get a chatty, Kyle. Sure, free hangouts or whatever at some stage. And thank you as well, man, for that wee chat earlier. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, dude. No problem, buddy. Anytime, man. Just fucking hit me up. And LeBron Pizziero, even though you're a winger like a motherfucker, that's awesome. I'm glad you came and joined us, dude. Oh, it's fucking great, dude. Nick Center Rosea. Am I saying that right? I'm sure I fucked that all up. Thank you guys for coming and joining us, all right? You guys will be around and check out the live UFO hunt. It will have probably about an hour and a half. All right, you guys, you out. All right, later, you
All
guys.
right.
All right, what's up, you guys? UFO proof here, and we are live now. I got my boy Steven on here with us. So another friend Alex is get ready to join us. Hopefully, he's figured out how to click onto the link and join on us. But I figured today we would discuss UFOs and politics. And there was another subject that we were discussing that Steven actually wanted to bring up a while ago. And I want to start it off with that. So, Steven, why don't you tell us what you were talking about with your daughter and her iPhone and school and everything? What was going on with that?
Can you hear me all right? Aye.
We hear you, brother.
That's okay, right? No, what I was saying was, see, whenever they went on, she started a new school in first year, and she has to give her thumbprint on to get her dinner, and her finger and her fingerprint, they pay for it. And
yeah,
and I was saying about how invasive that is for children, No, and whenever they've got all your stuff. Fiona, go and shut up a wee minute. I'm on thing here, will you? Jesus Christ. Know what I mean now?
exactly, brother.
Jesus. Oh, unreal. It's what I call it that. I was watching that thing at that Snowden interview, and do you know the way he told all about from the NSO? He told all about how they were hacking phones and how they had everybody's fingerprints and how they were listening to phone calls and stuff like this. Well, everybody knows iPhones and stuff like that now are already in and listening. They can listen on to any bits and pieces that you have. I think even Samsung's on them too. I'm not sure. But
well, I had an issue trying to crack to a fucking terrorist phone over here, and went and sued Apple because Apple refused to. It's not like they can get into they're into every phone and shit. It's just metadata, really. But still, I mean, they could target basically anybody. But I believe it's mostly metadata, because if that was the case, then the FBI should have been able to get into the iPhone without Apple's,
I'll jump on the wee minute. I need to get my wee girl ready for school here.
Go for it, Steven. We'll see you in a little bit, buddy.
All right, dude. All right, man.
All right. So, Alex, we are discussing we're discussing UFOs and politics today. But I believe, if I remember correctly, is there something that you want to tell me your UFO encounter, or?
Well, if that's what you want to hear, all right.
Always
okay,
want to hear the UFO.
Back in 1973, I played a little bit of guitar, and I used to make extra money, gigs and stuff like that. So, me and my buddy, we were riding out, and we had this gig at it was called Earth Mothers. But where Alice's restaurant is in Malibu, I don't know if you've ever been out to. It was at the base of Malibu Pier. Have you ever been out there? But they were called. I thought you live in LA. You live in LA or no?
I live in Washington State.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, we drove all the way out there, and we had a little gig on the thing called Earth Mothers. We had to walk all the way out to the pier, and on the way, we saw this gigantic orange thing come right down the coast. It stopped, and then it took off. Wow. All right. And boy, he looked over, my friend Lynn looked over at me and says, "Did you see that?" I said, "Yeah, we just saw a UFO." So we get out there, and as we go into the gig, we go up and down the pier, and we start talking to fishermen that are out on the pier, because we played out on the very end. There's the restaurant out there. And this was place that's near what they call the Colony. And the Colony is where a bunch of actors and people live that are famous and stuff like that. We weren't famous, but they are, So as we go on out to this place, we start talking to the fishermen and say, "Did you see that? We saw the UFO, this, that, and the other thing." And they said, "Yeah, we saw it come right over here." And we talked maybe 10 or 15 on the way on out to the gig. So anyway, we get out and we get to the gig and we set up and get ready to go. And then somebody says, came over, and two people come to where we're playing. It says, hey, we'd like to talk to you about, and you know, it said someone wants to talk to you about the UFO you saw. So then we went like this. At the end of the pier, it's got two round things. Restaurants on one side, and there's another building over there, wasn't even being used at the time, but it could have been another restaurant, just closed. So they walked us over there where nobody could hear us. And these two big guys, one guy was really big, tall guy. He could have looked, they looked like Vino and Carmichael. I'm not kidding, like somebody from the mafia. And they were dressed in black. And so we told the whole story, what we saw and how what it was, what it did. It stopped. And I said, we talked to everybody on the pier. And so they told us, anyway, they took everything down and wrote it. And we started to say, yeah. And then he says, you know what? You didn't see nothing. I says, what? Really? Yeah. And these two guys must have been government guys. The guy opened his jacket. He had one long coat on. It was during, you know, kind of late October before Halloween. He opened his coat up, man, and he had hardware. I mean, he had a gun. And he said, and was intimidating us. You didn't see nothing. And I said to myself in the back of my head, all right, and I didn't say to him because, you know, somebody got a gun. What are you going to do? And so I said to him, I said to myself in the head, you know, I said, I'm going to tell everybody I know just because he said that, you know. Anyway, that's what happened.
Wow. And then out of appeared. Oh, turn off your YouTube.
Turn on my what? What, on YouTube or
off?
Turn what? YouTube's off.
Volume. Yeah, turn the volume down on YouTube.
It's all the way off.
Okay, cool. Good, because it was just picking up the echo a second ago.
I know there was an echo, but it's off, dude. I know. I heard that the other day when you were talking to people. But anyway, yeah, that's it.
It always seems to happen.
Now, I sent those two links to you. All right. And I ride motorcycles, and I used to do off-road motorcycles. And I kept going back out there, and people kept saying they see UFOs. And it's a hot spot. If you look at some of the things and some of the videos on YouTube, just say UFOs Malibu. And I went out there on my old dirt bike. I had a Honda 350 SL. And I took that thing up in the mountains. And back then, you could go on the fire roads and everything else like that. And it wasn't illegal if you had a spark arrestor. They don't let nobody ride there no more. And I started riding around all these dirt roads and take the Honda, just taking my time living on the train. And I kind of went, and all of a sudden I find this nice place, beautiful sunset. Actually, I sat down to smoke a cigarette. And all of a sudden I look up on the side and I see this face carved into that mountain. And I saw this thing and I said, my God. And it kind of reminded me, it was an ancient, I said, this was an ancient civilization. And the way it looked, it was facing over this gully where these people could have gathered and watched or praised or paid homage to whatever this thing.
They needed Apple's help to crack it, you know.
But if you're online, if you're hooked up to the internet, and with this new iPhone X that's coming out, that you need facial recognition, you're going to need Ava, love going with their wee pet. She was, we are supposed to say an iPhone X is terrible, but that you need that facial recognition now. They even get on it. So I don't know. They've got that, and they've got your fingerprints on it, and schools, and then they've got her phone that she has now. You need a thumbprint to get into that there as well. You were on about high tech. You were talking about high tech and the way technology's going over this last while. I think that they've far too much information on people at the minute. That's all. That's all the point I was making the last time.
Okay.
I mean, you needed to get arrested before they get your fingerprints taken. You don't even need to get arrested anymore. All you need to do is buy an iPhone.
Their print. So let's say we got Sergeant Schill on here, Rafael Ruiz. Snooch, what up, Snooch? Mansta, how you doing, buddy? Sergeant Schill, guess I'll catch the rewind. Let me know when you do the next one. Like you keep promising to give me a heads up. Oh, come on, Robert, what do you expect? Trying to do and trying to remind everybody. And
shut up! I am not trusting anyone with my hair.
notifications fucking bell on there or something, man. But yeah, I know, man, that's fucking, it's a pain in the ass. I wish I could do it for everybody so everybody knew when I'm going on, man. But if you go to my homepage and you click on the little bell, you should get a fucking message that lets me know that, or lets you know that I'm going live or whatever. But obviously, I think you guys have it because you guys popped on here right when I started, so you must fucking have that. Never mind. That was stupid of me. Shit, dude. What's happening, nigga? AKA Be Real in the house. What up, buddy? Let's talk aliens and politics on a serious note today. That's exactly what we're doing today, man. Just watched that Netflix show. I forgot the title. It's about UFO politics. What a coincidence. Hey, well, there you go, man. I actually think I've seen that on Netflix. So, doing, we're just going to have a couple people on at a time so people get their voices heard and not everyone's getting, you know, cut off.
Go on, give me a brush pen.
On. We know. And we'll post a link for you so you can go on and join us. And then we can have time, you know, post and everything. So, who's that?
That's my daughter.
Oh my God, what a pretty girl, man. How you doing, sweetie?
You doing, sweetie? Here you who was the guy on me the other day that didn't agree that you were about you collaborating with Third Phase?
That was Al Gonzalez, I believe, man.
I didn't get to see a full interview, but he didn't sound too happy.
Yeah, you know, but it seemed to all work out in the end, man. You know, but it was good. It was good being able to sit and talk because I like to always have different opinions on stuff. You know, so everyone has a chance to get their voices heard, and you know, even that's the thing. Even if it's different from mine, like a lot of people literally have different fucking on my channel or good friends. And they have totally different views on everything, on politics, on UFOs, on everything. You know, and they're still good friends to the channel. You know.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm not.
Did you?
You crazy fucker.
Did you see? Did you see Secure Team 10's new video?
You know, I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell everyone else, dude. I don't really watch Secure Team 10, dude.
No, you don't, but you should just because sometimes you get a laugh at it. Sometimes it was all right, but sometimes you get a laugh at it. It just pops up on my screen every day. There's a new video up, so I watch it. But there's this. He's got one up there now about saying that there's an alien here on Earth, and he's taking and there's 100% proof. He says that the alien's here on Earth, and he's taking pictures of anywhere on Earth. You tell me where they fly me spacecraft. He says, and I'll take a picture for you. Here on Earth, he's taking and. There's 100% proof. He says that the alien's here on Earth, and he's taking pictures. Tell me where they fly.
There we go. Now you're right. Say something. Can we hear you?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, there we got you, buddy.
All right, cool.
Right here.
I'm doing fine.
Go and get a brush. Kyle,